Frida's journey with mobility began with believing that she would walk again one day, and having that belief and that goal in mind and never losing sight of it, I would say, was the core of all of this. Frida came into our lives in December 2018. My elementary school best friend Tara and I were out in Thailand, and it was one night we left dinner and we saw this figure that was crossing the road, and we could tell this figure needed help. She was dragging herself through traffic. We tested the waters to see what her personality was like and if she was approachable. Once we got to the vet, we didn't realize initially how bad her injuries were, but as the vet cleaned her up, we realized that she had a broken back, and not only was the back broken, it was also dislocated, and thereby damaging the nerves to her bladder, her bowels, and paralyzing her back legs. And so she was just in really this dismal place and needed help so desperately. Taking Frida home from Thailand was not an instant decision. It was something that gradually came. She became like family to us. I felt that the best chance for a full recovery was to come to America, where we had more physical therapy that would be available, more modalities of treatment. And I also believe that she had the potential to walk again one day. And I just wanted to see that come through. Started out with a lot of physical therapy, and that ranged from underwater treadmill to home exercises to swimming.
Good girl.
On social media, we came across Derek Campana, who has this show called Wizard of Paws, and he's treated over 3,000 animals with prosthetic devices. And so we thought, well, let's try him as a last resort. And he nailed it. He went up on the prosthetic just a little bit, and she took her first steps immediately. She's walking. We realized that her journey from being paralyzed to walking again inspired so many people. And so the Frida Project was born out of that message. And so we created the Frida Project, which is a nonprofit organization with two goals in mind: to educate others on street dog rescue. We want to share the message that there are many animals that, even with being paralyzed and with different abilities, that there is that need, and there's animals that need your help, and they have amazing lives and they can live a life without limitations. And the other aspect is providing support for projects that support paralyzed animals, whether it's getting wheels to a family with a dog in need, to helping an animal in need of physical therapy. The advice that I would give to a family that has an animal with special needs would be patience, and that there's always a solution no matter the problem. Sometimes it takes some creativity and time. It certainly is a huge learning curve when caring for an animal like this, but the rewards are phenomenal.
Is that your favorite toy, Frida?
We call her the Princess of Thailand. But I would say that today, her personality just shines through in terms of she's so loving, she's willing to trust, she is funny. I think she's dreaming. She has a very fulfilling life. She's not in pain, and she's come so far. She's a girl with a fighter spirit. Frida and I are better together because she's just introduced so many people into my life that I would not otherwise necessarily have the chance to meet. She's created a new path for me. I almost feel that my life's journey has taken a different road now into doing more things that are positive in the animal world. I mean, even her story radiates to children with prosthetics, to people that maybe are differently abled.
You like that, Frida?
It's really crazy to think that if we had not rescued Frida, her life would have gone unnoticed, forgotten. But I really feel that her life was a calling, and we want to share that purpose and message with the world.